Welcome back to Grace on Telehealth. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the location and where you're watching from. If this is your first time coming across my page, welcome. And for my old viewers, I welcome you back and I really appreciate you for the morale you give me. Today, we are here to discuss a fascinating topic, a topic that we don't really pay attention to. How many of us have seniors in our homes, elderly parents, even little children, even ourselves? And we say, oh, be careful, do not fall. And how many of us have fallen and sustained injuries like fractured arm, fractured leg, a fractured hip? How many of us have taken our children to the hospital because they fell and broke a bone? And how many of us have been to orthopedic wards or units and seen people that have casts on their legs, like back home, you see some people with their legs suspended up because of a kind of fracture as a result of fall. Do you think fall, F-A-L-L, is something that should be discussed? Do you think fall is something that can be avoided? And if it can be avoided, have you ever thought how to prevent fall? And have you ever thought what can happen to you or to your parent if there's a fall? And that is what I'm here to talk about today, to talk about tips to prevent fall. Okay, what is a fall? Let's start with that. So WHO, which is World Health Organization, defined fall as an unintentional event that causes a person to come to rest on the floor or at a lower level, such as bed or chair. So when you fall into a chair or on the bed, can you sustain injury? Yes, you can. And when you fall to the floor, can you sustain injury? Yes, up to getting head bleeding. Do you know a lot of people have fallen and never got up, and that's death from internal bleeding. Yes. So how do we prevent fall? Mostly at home. Our homes are supposed to be our zen, right? It's supposed to be the safest place for us, right? Yes. When you're outside and something is happening and you'll be like, let me just go home. And when you're home, you just feel like, I'm okay. At least there's no accident. I'm within my comfort environment. But you know that within that your comfort environment, you can have an accident. And that accident is fall. In your bathrooms, you can have an accident. A lot of people had died in the bathrooms from falling. And what happened? They hit their head on the wrong spot. Unfortunately, they didn't make it. Do you know that could be you? That could be me. That could be your mother. That could be your father. That is why it's important that you listen. Not only listening, you put in place what you learn from this video. You put it into action. One, some of us just wear socks, any kind of socks, and stay in our home, or even we don't look at the kind of socks our children, our parents are putting on. But if you have a slippery sock, a sock that is too smooth at the bottom, that is a red flag. That is a no-no. That's a high risk for fall. Okay? Or flip-flops. Mostly our aged parents, even you. When you wear flip-flops, your feet can easily come out from there. And then what happens? You can fall. Or you wear certain slippers or shoes that are hilly at home. You can fall from it. If you're outside with hilly shoes, you're conscious. Then when you're home, a lot of things happens. You want to run to the bathroom. You want to go adjust your TV, or you're cooking in the kitchen. You smell something. You can fall. So that's a no-no. Okay. So get good fitted shoes. Remove clusters so that you don't trip on it, mostly on the hallway or by the doors or high traffic zones. Any tripping hazard, anything that you feel is a tripping hazard, remove it, including, certain rocks, that have crumbs on them. If you use rocks, please secure your rocks, mostly the edges of the rock, secure it with some glue so that you don't trip on it. And brighten up the home. Darkness is not for us. Darkness is a high risk for fall. Brighten your home. Make sure you have enough light down your steps, in your bathrooms, in your hallways. And there's some people that don't like too much light. If you're the type that don't like too much light, use light that is dim, but no darkness, no darkness at all. Have a night light in the bedrooms, in the bathrooms, in the hallways. There are some lights you can use that are safe at night. Then, if you are unsteady or if you're having a lot of knee pains, use an assistive device like a cane. Some people want to feel too cute. Some people don't want people to say they are getting old, so they don't want to use cane, but they know that they are struggling, and at any slightest stagger, you're on the floor. And remember, you can fall and hit your head and you won't get up. Please use a cane. It does not take away anything from you. Even with the cane, you still look cute. You don't want people to feel they are getting old. Put some swag in it when you use the cane. Put some swag, using it. If you have pets, dogs, mostly the chihuahua, this small dog, cats, be conscious of them. They can just run in between your legs and you're trying to avoid them. You don't want to march on them and you fall. If you don't get up, you will not own a pets anymore. You will not be there to take care of them. So you have to be careful. I have seen a lot of people that say, oh, I fell last month. What happened? My cat ran in between my feet, or I didn't know the cat was there. That is very hazardous. That can be so traumatic. Be careful about that. Remember, if you have fallen once, you can fall again. There is something that made you to fall. So when you fall, like those of us that work in the hospital, you ask, have you fallen? Have you experienced past 12 months? If the person says yes, you put the person on fall precaution. So if you have been falling a lot, some say I fell out from my bed, I fell in the bathroom and all that, put yourself on fall precaution. In your bathroom, put some handrails that you can hold on. In your step, moving down, coming up, put some handrails and go slow when you're going. Stay physically active. We cannot overemphasize the importance of to keep moving. Move the joints, the knees, just move the hip, move the back, move it gradually as tolerated. And then maintain gentle exercise that helps your joints to be healthy and to improve the muscle strength and balance. If you feel uncoordinated, talk to your care provider, okay? And if you fall, don't take it for granted. Report your any fall to your care provider. Some people fell and just got up and just continued with whatever they are doing. And weeks, months after, they become forgetful or something happens. And some people have even passed on. Nobody knew. It was just because of a fall. So when you fall, please, mostly when you hit your head, don't take it for granted. Go see a healthcare provider so that they can do necessary investigations and make sure that everything is okay. In your bathroom, remember, those of us that use bathtub, it can be slippery. Put a mat in it, bathtub mat, to prevent fall. Please, it's very important. We're talking about fall. No fall should be taken as trivial. No fall should be taken as not being serious. Okay? So sometimes when you fall and get up, it may mean that something serious has happened. Remember, any fall should be taken serious. That's why you need to see your healthcare provider so that you can be investigated. But the most important thing is to prevent fall. Keep your home safe. Again, if this is your first time of watching my video, please do subscribe, share, and follow. This is Dr. Victoria Ngozobuji. See you in my next video. Thank you.
Did you enjoy what you just watched? Then subscribe to my channel and share this video, because you never know who might benefit from it. I'll be dropping health updates every Wednesdays and Saturdays. So don't miss any. See you next time. Cheers.